We official, nigga.
A fact.
We official.
A fact.
You can see the spit. You official. I mean that shit. We official. Just hip hop. The commission. We official.
I'm elevating and escalating, my nigga, fuck. This ain't coincidental. Play by my paper, my fists have to go against your dealers. My dogs with me, who's trying to dodge the coppers and the kennel. Ain't trying to end up like Kenny.
What's good, y'all? This is another episode. Just hip hop. Obviously.
It's your boy December.
So yeah, we're gonna do a couple reviews today. Fairly new music. The first joint we're gonna talk about is Game 1992. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was excited about this album solely because of the Meek Mill disses. But apparently, there is no more Meek Mill beef. Which is a little disheartening because it's almost like the beef was to promote the album.
Yeah, it was looking like that. Right now, it's looking like that.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it still brought some really good music.
Personally, I wasn't looking forward to this album at all because I never listened to Game. Only Game songs I heard was that Hate It, Love It, Underdog, or This Is How We Do It.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
Yeah, those are the only two. Other than that, I didn't Blood.
One Blood, yeah.
One Blood.
Yeah.
After that, I never really heard any Game albums, so I didn't know what to expect. But after listening to the disses that he did against Meek Mill, I was like, I didn't know the Game could spit like that, so I was like, let me give this a chance.
Game is an interesting character, man. A lot of his origins are explained on this album. He puts you in his world. In 1992, Game's cultural and racial divides, tumultuous home, an abusive father who's a gangbanger, a struggling mother who's a gangbanger.
It's a typical Black American story.
The way he constructed the story, looped all the parts together, really made this album very cohesive. A lot of really dope songs that just put you in the mind state of what was going on at the time. True Colors, yeah.
Colors, man, was just heat. He was just breaking down everything, you know, Crips and Bloods versus like the nonsense, like why we fighting each other and all that. And just the storytelling, bro. I didn't know Game was such a storyteller. Even the first song, Savage Lifestyle, like, yo, he got bars. I did not know Game really had bars. I thought he was just the hater, the lover, the underdog. I thought that was his Game. I didn't know it was more to Game, but it really is more to Game. And then the samples he was using on, oh my God.
It's a sample on every song on this album. Like I said, he just really touched on so many things at that time. The Fuck Orange Juice.
The Fuck Orange Juice.
And it's dope to have these snapshots of a time period where race divided a lot of the country because it's relevant today. Now we have a president that's an open bigot. He's gonna run this nation openly supporting those ideals. Like openly supporting immorality, misogyny. It's just something that we dealt with that Ronald Reagan era. You know, history repeats itself. And I think this album is right on time for that. My favorite joint though, Young Niggas.
Oh yeah, because it's storytelling, bro. He's talking about him and his friend. He grew up with Blood, he grew up with Crit, and it just ended up tearing them apart, bro. The storytelling, it was real. Like, that was some real shit. I respect him for that. He really did paint the picture. Like, oh man, I ain't know, but I thought True Colors was gonna be the favorite track for me, but it definitely was Young Niggas.
So Game, I don't know if you, of course you're not watching, but if you're watching, yo, like, I don't really care how much it sold, how many people have listened to it up to this point. Please continue to make great music. But, oh, that's my shit too. And Jason Derulo, yo.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know Jason Derulo could be soulful.
I thought it was Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo
really
actually can sing.
Yeah,
He's not just a pop artist. This is just a disclaimer, because man,
he need to take that Jeremiah route.
Yeah, well, yeah, he need to just
switch over,
be soulful, man. And I was really surprised by that feature. I'm glad I hit play on that by accident.
Whoever's making those beats is nice.
I don't know who was on the production. I don't know how he cleared all those samples either.
This Game, man, he's scary.
Game scared everybody in the clean samples.
Scared, manager knocking niggas out. Niggas don't want no problems.
Bongo, send me some beats, bro. This shit is hard. Overall, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, well, it's definitely dope. If you haven't listened to it, you should definitely listen to it. If you're not a fan of Game, this might make you a fan again. Like, just give it a listen.
So the next joint we're gonna talk about is that T.I. Us or Else. Once again, definitely the type of project to come out in the time, for the time that we in. Look, T.I. got Quavo to be socially conscious on a record, and it was dope. The project isn't that long, but for the content, it's definitely a great listen, and it's not too preachy or too issue heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you can listen to it. You can. It's not no crazy. I'm on speaking to your ear to death. Like, you can really vibe out to like the beats and the song, like the Quavo song. You can really vibe out to that, but still like listen to the lyrics and be like, yo, he's speaking some real shit. It was just regular T.I. T.I., I like he was gearing up for this. Like, the way T.I.'s been like the last years with the whole Black Lives, like he's always seemed like conscious and like for the black people. Like, when he talks in his interviews and stuff, he's very educated and he understands like what's happening right now. And he speaks well upon like the Black Lives Matter. It was a dope, like the way it came together. The songs was dope. Like I said, like it's not really like preachy, but he still preaches, but gives you like to vibe out to it. Not make it like too hard to listen to.
That's probably the biggest problem I have with a lot of these socially conscious albums is that they're very wordy, they're very issue heavy, and music is supposed to be fun. Yes, music is supposed to
give a message
and give you a feeling, but music should be fun, and a lot of this super socially conscious music is not fun. It's a bunch of cats sitting around like saying that we should be a certain way and trying to preach to us and tell us, make us sad the whole record.
Yeah, he gives you that uplifting feel, like you feel like uprising. Like, you feel like it's like going on a march or going on a protest. Like, that's what he makes you feel like. You like yes, like Black Power, like I respect it. Let's get it. Like, let's do this.
And that's
like,
exactly
the feeling that you get when you listen to this.
That's exactly why it's Us or Else, because it's like right now, if the majority in America right now has a choice, they can either choose to accept that Black lives do matter and will matter, or they could prepare for a revolution. And I think more than just community activists and civil rights activists are pushing that message, that right now we're in a troubling time where shit is scary. Like the straw can break the camel's back at any time right now.
Niggas be making memes and jokes, but low key this shit's scary. Like, when you look at things, like it's scary, and like we need like people like T.I., people like voice it, but they're on the platforms like
for our community,
to like bring light to it and like show niggas like, yo, come on, like we can sit and laugh about this all day and make jokes, but this shit real.
Exactly.
So I appreciate T.I. for even like dropping this project, even though probably it's not gonna get much love because it's gonna get like flooded by like all the trap and fucking bitches and fucking dots. So I have no problem with what.
You got no problem with that?
No, I don't got no problem with that type of music. I mean, I love it, but I think we could see more albums like this. Maybe people, balance it out, like, you know, especially in the times that we're in now.
And the features, man, Quavo, Meek Mill,
Quavo, bro.
Big Crit.
Talks about.
That's what I'm saying.
Quavo.
Big Crit, and of course Killer Mike. Killer Mike is the guy running jewels.
Surprised he didn't have David Banner. Like, speak.
Yeah, he
could have David Banner speak like an interlude or something at the end, or be getting in the middle. I'm surprised he didn't have David Banner.
That David Banner feature, oh man, that might have
been crazy.
That would have been crazy. We Will Not, Black Man, and I Swear is my joint. Yeah. I like that sample.
I know T.I. is not a hypocrite. I know people are gonna say he's a hypocrite because of the albums that he makes or the songs that he makes, and he's gonna flip around and try to talk about. Yeah. But it's like nobody's perfect. Like, nobody gonna sit here and talk about Black Lives Matter 24/7. Like, at the end of the day, like, he has a different background before Black Lives Matter kind of popped off, so he still has to make those songs kind of in a way about like what he feels or how he feels. He's not gonna sit here and make another 3-4 albums about Black Lives Matter. It's just not gonna happen. So he's not no hypocrite. He's just taking time from the stuff that he usually makes to focus on this because it's needed right now.
Exactly.
So that's like what he's doing.
Exactly.
I know a lot of people gonna say like, oh, he's a hypocrite, and then he gonna go around and talk about fucking bitches and doing all, and it seemed like that, but it's not. He's just like, it's more than just Black Lives Matter. Like, like, it does matter, but people still got lives outside of that.
Exactly. People are dynamic. People have there are a lot of characteristics in everyone. I think it's unfair that a lot of media judges artists, especially in our community, off of their former lives or criminal charges and various things, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and who's to say that people haven't learned from those mistakes? Who's to say that people haven't changed their opinion? So yeah, it's dope.
Overall dope. Definitely take time to sit down and listen to it.
So this last album is not a hip hop album. Solange, A Seat at the Table. We're a little late on this, talking about this, but I figured we go ahead and slide it in because Solange put together a fantastic album.
That's a fact.
FUBU, Mad,
yeah, FUBU,
Cranes in the Sky,
Don't Touch My Hair.
Don't Touch My Hair.
Don't You
Yeah, yo, just the whole album.
Like, it just keep going. Then the interludes. with
Yo,
Master
P. About it, Mr. Ice Cream Man, South Legend, King of the South, No Limit, 70 million records sold, independent, black owned, and Bout It. I mean, I go on and on, Master P. Right?
He really
You know what I'm saying? Like, I go on and on about this, but
I just want to know, like, where did she come from? Like how long has she been like cooking this up? Or, like, is this just like just recent? Like she just
4
recently?
years.
She been cooking this up for 4 years?
3-4 years, yeah. She's been recording this album for 4 years.
So that means she's been on that Black Lives movement before anybody was on the Black Lives.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years, because 3 years ago, nobody. I don't want to hear nobody jacking that. Nobody was on
Yeah,
that. Nobody was talking about
yeah.
nothing. But that means if she was thinking like this and had this mindset, then that's crazy. And it was just dope. Like, yo, I did not know Solange could do this, because Solange used to be like the joke. Like, everybody, like, they used to clown her, like, yo, like, she's whack. Like, niggas thought she was whack. I'm gonna keep it 100. It was Beyonce, Destiny's Child. Nobody worried about Solange.
The only thing niggas know Solange for is the Proud Family theme song. You probably didn't know that was
She what? That's the one who sings it?
That's Solange.
I thought that was like...
I think that's Solange and
like
Beyonce.
Kyra Pratt. Nah.
Kyla Pratt?
Yeah, I thought...
Nah,
singing it.
nah, I'm pretty sure that's Solange.
Oh, Solange?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, Solange, you fired. Like, that was fire. The family,
Hold on.
the family. I know it's Beyonce.
Yeah,
it's
Beyonce and Solange and Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I know. I heard Michelle in it. I know Michelle voice.
Bitch!
I know Michelle. Please don't be part of Michelle. Like, Michelle ain't like, she wasn't paying on.
You don't know Michelle's
Michelle
voice.
cater to you.
Bruh, stop it.
Michelle look, had a voice. I like Michelle out of all three, to be honest. I didn't know you did that. I respect you for that. But other than that, no. She was not. Other than that, like, honestly, she wasn't popping. After listening to this, I respect Solange, and I think she's a dope artist. She needs to continue this and not give up and just drop this and then not drop nothing else again.
For 4 more years, yeah.
She needs to keep this going.
Come with this music.
This was dope, and I respect it. And once again, it's at a point like where it's needed. Because she's talking about like black social stuff, like them white people want to touch black people here and stuff like that. Like,
you get that all the time?
Yeah. So imagine like classes and stuff like, let me touch your hair.
Like white people, we're not dogs. Like, we're not pets. Like, please don't run your hands through my hair. It's hair, bro. Like, you got it on your head too. It's the same. It's just mine grows out of my head different. But nah, like, don't treat me like a lab rat.
She definitely was talking about that. She's definitely black. She's about being black power and all that. And she's definitely for it. But it was dope. Like, yo, the sounds, her voice.
Soundscape, like, the soundscape is what got me, because they're very minimal instrumentation, but what's not there, she makes up for with her voice. Her voice is an instrument, and the background vocals, all of those fill the gaps. She's in pocket like a rapper. If you take her voice away, you wouldn't listen to the instrumentation, because you know that it's missing something. Honestly, they had to have just constructed everything around her voice, because everything just was so solid. It was minimal, but it was perfect. And I think it's long. It's a lot of tracks. It's not long, but it's a lot of tracks.
Songs, but most of them is like interludes and stuff.
Exactly.
Producer talking, and then her songs are not even that long. They're like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Some songs are really like 2 minutes, really short, and it goes like that. So you can fly by.
It takes you through it's almost like a conversation. Like, everybody's sitting around the table and talking about all of these different things that we go through as black people. That's honestly what it's like. It's almost like Solange, it's her background vocalist, her parents, and Master P. Like, they're all sitting at a table and discussing these different things that go on with us as black people on the day to day. FUBU, talking about cultural appropriation. Don't touch my hair. The majority, they see us like we're aliens or something. Like, we're foreign. That's not the case. Mad is.
Anytime you get a Wayne verse, bro, you know
and Wayne
be hot.
killed that shit. That's old Wayne. Wayne sound like he had the codeine popping on, man. He sound like him and Baby was kissing. That's how hard that joint was. Stunning like my daddy Wayne. He probably won't do any more socially conscious things now that he's come out and said he don't know what Black Lives Matter.
Yo, that. Overall, it was a dope project. I respect it, yo. She could be better than Beyonce. No funny shit. Bro, funny shit. A lot of people told me that this album was way better than Lemonade. They need to drop a duo album.
Yo, that shit would be dope. That would be dope. Solange.
I don't know why they haven't like worked together as much as I feel like they should.
Beyonce was super popular until recently. In our community, a lot of us, we don't all do the same thing. Music is the one constant in like almost every Black household. So it's dope for Solange to take these topics and place them in music. Just like you were saying earlier.
Or music is like the universal language to everything.
Music is the universal language.
So if you ain't gonna go watch TV, I know you're gonna listen to music. So
with that being said, it's another episode of Just Hip Hop. See,
it's your boy December.
We out.